Hey Internet, it's Aaron, and today I'm going to teach you how to become a 5-star passenger with Uber and Lyft. Most passengers know that they can rate their driver. In fact, that's one of the reasons why TNC has become so popular. But what they don't know is that their drivers are also rating them, and you have a rating. So I'm going to give you 8 tips here that's going to improve your rating and make you a good customer. Number 1, fucking tip. If you're a passenger in an Uber, in a Lyft, or in any other TNC car and you don't tip, you're a bad customer and a bad person. Look, no one likes tipping. You just have to treat your TNC driver like they're a bartender, like they're a server, and they're giving you a service and you need to tip them for it. Especially if you use Uber, because Lyft you can at least tip in the app, but if you're using Uber, they don't have the ability to do that. Why? I don't know. Because Uber sucks and they hate their drivers. That's the only explanation I have. It makes no goddamn sense that Uber doesn't have the ability for you to tip on the app. No sense at all. So remember, if you're using Lyft, you're covered. But if you're using Uber, you have to have cash. That's the only way to tip. There's this myth out there that the tip is included in the fare, and it's not true. Tips are not included. Drivers have to pay for their own gas, pay for their own maintenance, and pay for their own wear and tear. And their car depreciates with every mile they drive. So a lot of cases, when you're driving less than 5 miles, they're losing money by taking you. So how much do you tip? It's pretty simple. There's a 5-mile, 15-minute rule. If you are less than 5 miles and 15 minutes, it's $1 a person. So if you get into a car by yourself and you're just going to work or the theater or wherever, just give them $1. That's more than enough. The other is more than 5 miles or more than 15 minutes. If you are going more than 5 miles and more than 15 minutes, a flat fee of $5 no matter how many people in the car is appropriate. As a side note, if you're going a really long distance, and what I mean by a really long distance is like you're driving an hour out of town, you're going to a different state, things like that, you should give 10% of the total cost. And the reason for that is, once a driver leaves their market, they can't operate. So if I pick you up here in Olympia and I drive you to Portland, I can't pick anyone up in Portland. I can't do anything until I get back into Washington. So I gotta drive all the way down there and then turn around and come all the way back. And that costs extra money. So you should definitely do 10% of that trip. And I know that those are rare, but I'm just saying if you get in a situation where you need to get in an Uber and go more than an hour, you should give 10% of whatever the total cost is. Number 2, be on time. Most drivers in most markets make 10 cents a minute. That means if you're 10 minutes late, they've made $1. That's all they make, and you've totally ruined their entire hour. There's no way they're gonna make enough money. Think of it like, if you're more than a minute or 2 late after they arrive, you've basically stolen money from them and taken money out of their pocket. It's terrible. It's not worth it. They're gonna cancel on you and they're gonna leave, or they're gonna give you a really, really low rating. I think the number 1 complaint from drivers is actually late passengers, and they really hate it. I'm telling you, if you're ever more than a minute or 2 late, they're gonna give you a bad rating. Number 3, don't smell. Wash yourself. Take a shower. Use some shampoo and soap. If you get in an Uber and you smell like ass, you're gonna get a low rating. I don't know why I have to tell people that. People get in my car and I can tell that they haven't taken a shower in like 3 days. That's disgusting, not only for me as a driver, but for me as a member of society. What's wrong with you? Wash your ass! Number 4, and I don't know how else to say this, but don't fucking throw up in the car. And I don't know why I have to say this. Don't throw up in the car. You're gonna get charged $150 to $200. You're gonna get a low rating. And I'm pretty sure somewhere in heaven an angel dies. So don't throw up in a car. Number 5. This is specifically for old ladies and men. Don't touch your driver. That is totally not cool. You are being creepy and you are crossing the line. I don't care. Don't touch their hair. Don't touch them on the shoulder. Don't touch their leg. No touching. Just get the hell away from them. Number 6. I could also call this 5A. Sit in the back, okay? Get in the back of the Uber, get in the back of the Lyft. I know Lyft has these commercials where it's like, come in front. The driver really wants to sit next to you. No, fuck that. They don't want to talk to you. Sit in the back. Now some drivers, because of the car they drive or just that's their personality, they want you to sit in the front. And trust me, the driver will tell you to sit in the front. But 99 out of 100 times, get in the back. No one wants you to sit in the front unless there's more than 2 passengers. Number 7, don't use amenities. Don't ask for amenities if you're not going to tip. If you want an aux cord, the driver will give you an aux cord. If you want candy, and there's candy, eat the candy. If you want water, and there's a water, drink the water. But 2 things. 1, don't leave the trash in the car, and 2, tip if you're going to do that. If your ass drinks water and your ass eats candy and leaves the candy wrapper and the bottle in there, I guarantee you're gonna get a 1 star. Number 8, communicate with the driver so he can fix any problems. If is it too hot, let him know so they can turn the AC on. Is the music not what you want to listen to? Let them know so they can change it. But if you don't tell them, they can't fix it, and then when you 1 star them afterwards, it doesn't matter. Also, this gives you an opportunity. If you ask to turn the AC on and they don't, give the driver 1 star because they're being an asshole. This is the last thing I'll say on this. If you violate any of these rules, you can always fix it by tipping, right? So if you are late and you've stolen money from the driver, give him a tip and say, sorry, I was late. If you smell a little bad, say, hey, I was at the gym, I was working out, I'm gonna be a little smelly, I'm sorry about that, and give him $1. Tipping makes up for anything. In fact, I don't think that there's anything anyone can do to include throwing up in my car that will make me not give them a 5 star if the tip is big enough. So with that, bye. Hey everyone, this is my son. I woke him up when I was doing videos. Say hi, Internet.
Hi, Internet.
Say like, comment, subscribe. Say put comments below.
Put comments below.
One over here now. And say, if you guys want to be an Uber, Lyft, or Juno driver, you can click the links to the left-hand side and they'll go ahead and take care of that for you. Thumbs up, point. Okay, say bye, Internet.
Bye, Internet. Thumbs up in the comments.
Yeah, thumbs up in the comments. That's right. Johnny, were you supposed to be sleeping?
Yes.
Daddy woke you up?
Yes.
Yeah. Now you're doing videos on the internet, huh?
Yes.
Is it fun?
Yes.
Tell the people what they want to hear, Johnny. Who's your favorite Avenger?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. All right, bye, Internet. How to say this, except I don't, and I think every time someone throws up in a, because it's